And we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. This is the PIW Paralegal Reacts channel. This is our second channel. So if you're not subscribed, y'all, check down below, see if you're subscribed. If not, make sure you hit the subscribe and make sure you hit that like button. Y'all share this video out. We're trying to blow this second channel up. Here, we're going to be talking about other topics that we don't normally talk about on the main channel. Today, we're looking at Baltimore City schools that got almost $1 billion more funding than the students it served last year, y'all. Let's take a look at this. In other words, they're getting money for students that aren't even coming to class. Let's take a look at this report.
We are getting more answers after a Fox45 investigation found Maryland taxpayers are giving millions of dollars to schools to educate students who are not in class. As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, the more we learn, the more alarming the issue appears to be.
This letter, written by the Maryland Inspector General for Education, Rick Henry, is eye-opening.
It's very alarming.
Henry wrote this letter in response to a Fox45 investigation that found in 2024, Maryland taxpayers gave public schools an estimated $168 million to educate students who could not be found.
$168 million for students who could not be found, y'all, in 1 year. Now, how many of these officials say, we just need more money? Now, how many of these officials say, we just need more money? We just need more money. All right, what about the $168 million we just gave you for students who aren't coming to class? What about that money? Can you start off with that? Can you use that money, please? Can you use that to educate people and then come back for more money once you have shown some kind of benefits from the 168 millies that we just gave you?
There needs to be some course correction.
Our reporting prompted State Delegate Kathy Szeliga to write Henry's office requesting an investigation. This letter is Henry's reply, which contains the number $990 million. The amount the IG says taxpayers could actually have sent schools to educate students who were not in class.
So as it stands right now, we know that schools are receiving money to educate students that aren't there.
Correct.
How do you fix this?
The only way it can be fixed is by the legislature.
Under current state law, most of a school's funding is based on the number of students counted and enrolled on one day, September 30th. But throughout the school year, many students are unenrolled. Documented reasons range from lack of interest to court action. But thousands of students who are funded simply stop showing up and are categorized.
Y'all look at that number, 10,997 under whereabouts unknown.
As whereabouts unknown. And as Project Baltimore first reported last week, it's a number that's drastically increasing.
It's sad because you just want to make sure that student isn't ending up in some type of life of crime. But for some reason, this number keeps increasing.
In his letter, Henry includes this chart, which shows the number of instances where students were labeled whereabouts unknown.
If you notice, that number has increased every single year. Now, maybe the population's growing. Maybe, okay, just coming up with some. But should it have nearly doubled from 6,000 to almost 12,000 over the last 5 or 6 years? I know the population didn't double. Why do you have double the number of students where you're just like, I don't know where Billy is?
Going back to 2019.
And what is your, do you have an incentive to find Billy if you're still going to get the money for Billy having attended class when he's not even there anymore?
And including an estimated number for 2025. The official 2025 state number has not yet been released. Henry then multiplies the cost per student.
Also notice the cost per student's going up as well. Almost jumped 25% from 6 years ago.
Student average for each year by the number of whereabouts unknown designations, and estimates this issue could have cost taxpayers nearly $1 billion, over the past 6 years.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, especially now when budgets are tight and school systems are asking for more money. This is funds that are available.
The funding of missing students, Henry says, is correctable if the state legislature is willing to adjust the funding formulas by counting enrollment more often. Fox 45 has been reporting on the funding of missing students since 2021. Bills have been introduced into the legislature to correct the issue by counting enrollment multiple times a year, but lawmakers in Annapolis never passed the bills. Opponents, such as the teachers union, have argued this legislation would increase administrative burdens and complicate reporting requirements to no apparent benefit. But
So the students are not showing up, and the teachers are saying, you want me to count and report the students who are not showing up? What's the benefit of that? I mean, I'm a teacher. You want me to go out there and start counting? Y'all, this is frustrating. I'm gonna go to another story, because maybe Baltimore, even though they're giving all of this money for students who don't come to class, maybe Baltimore's having exceptional student achievement. Let's take a look at that.
A Fox 45 investigation has uncovered yet another stunning failure in Baltimore City Public Schools when it comes to academic outcomes. As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, despite a dramatic increase in funding, we found one city high school that has not had a single student test proficient in math in 4 years.
Carl Stokes is a former Baltimore City Council member and charter school operator.
You're shaking your head.
Well, of course. I mean, how long have we been talking about this?
Stokes,
These students are in need.
for years,
They just can't miss a third of the school year.
has been speaking out against a lack of education
Upstairs is corrupt,
for many students in Baltimore City public schools.
and they do a horrible job.
Now, Stokes is responding to what Fox 45 discovered in the recently released results for the state test known as MCAP, the Maryland Comprehensive Assessment Program.
That school should be closed.
Achievement Academy at Harbor City is a high school in Northeast Baltimore. According to MCAP data analyzed by Project Baltimore, Achievement Academy has not had a single student test proficient in math in 4 years. Over the last 4 school years, 134 students at the school have taken the state math exams. Not one scored proficient.
It says that the leadership is worthless.
So there you have it, y'all. Baltimore is spending $1 billion more than they have to fund students who don't go to school. And they have the illustrious, y'all know I love that word. They have the illustrious achievement level of 0. I'm laughing at the situation. Definitely is not funny. But what else can you do but laugh, y'all? You get frustrated with this. I mean, the teachers don't want to count. The students aren't going to school. And we, the taxpayer, are giving them an extra $1 billion per year. What is the solution, y'all? It just makes you feel helpless. And you know what? Other countries that don't put up with the crap, they're gonna eat our lunch, y'all. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. It's sad. I don't know what the solution is. I mean, I could think of some, but how likely are they to get implemented with unions and with courts and with all of the rigmarole and the red tape? Y'all already know. It's almost impossible to get anything done in the United States anymore. Anyway, let me know what y'all think down below. Y'all, please drop a comment, but before you do, please stop, hit the share button. That will tremendously help this channel grow. You know, get out there to them logarithms, y'all. Hit the share button, share this video out over email, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all your favorite social mediums. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. Want to thank y'all for watching PIW Reacts. Love y'all, and we'll see you back in the next one.